Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Tuesday. It is March 13th, 2012. I've got a couple of more alerts for you guys to check out. And this is actually getting kind of longer in the tooth now. The time to be buying majority of the markets were a couple of days ago, which we mentioned at those times. And now we've had a really nice move to the upside in the markets. So we'll have some more follow through probably, but the main thing is that the best time to be buying was when other people were selling. So we do have a few late bloomers in the market that we can still look at, but for the most part I'm advancing stops on a lot of stocks that you can check out our global market, the charts on our free website at PerfectStockAlert.com. So the ones I'm showing you today are some late bloomers that I think we may see develop into stronger charts, assuming the markets can continue to move higher. So let me start off by looking at Canada's market, the TSX. This one we have already been into. We bought, we gave a signal here. It was a conditional signal telling you that if the next day was higher, we'd be a buyer. So you had to buy opportunity on this day, and you pull back, you'd been buying in, and the stop was here. Now this time around, you'll see we pulled back a little single day to the downside, and we've seen that in gold, we've seen that in oil, but in Canada's market, they pulled back for a single day and then started advancing higher today. And so it looks like it's the end of that move to the downside, and now she's moving back to the upside, which is what we think should happen anyway. We believe price is seriously oversold here. Looking at the high point here versus the high point here, we can see that the momentum, upward momentum suggests price should be at this level and not way down here. So it's still oversold. We still like that, and I'd be a buyer at this price, at this close price here, and then expect it to move higher and test the previous high, if not break out, as we're seeing in other markets as well. So there's something to keep an eye on. But this is probably the last time I would buy this with that anticipation. Now, any new versus buying now would have to have a stop right here off of this candlestick's low. We have one from back here because we were buying at this time period. As you guys know, we have already issued an alert on gold and oil. I think right now oil is starting to move back to the upside, which we like that. I think it's another situation where it's the last time to be a buyer there before she takes off. And then gold and silver are still in a slow pullback. You can note that by, when we got the tools here, you can see that you have, in this case, a high point here, the next day a little bit lower, next day a little bit lower. So she's just pulling back ever so slightly here. I've got a conditional alert set here. This would be my stop if to the next day, if tomorrow the market were to make a higher high than this particular candlestick. If I get a higher high and a higher low, I'd be a buyer. That's it. So it's important to know. I've already got a signal on gold for a couple days ago, so I'm not going to issue a new one there, but basically the same thing applies there if you're looking for an opportunity to get into gold. As soon as you see the candlestick shift and you start to see higher highs and higher lows, then be a buyer. That's as easy as that goes. As long as the stop is maintained, we don't break through the stop, I'd still be looking for a bull move in silver and in gold. If you've not been to our free website at PerfectStockAlert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Also, check out our Stock Alert videos. We have just changed it. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.